Welcome to the final part of Halo 2. That's right. We're finally at the end of the game after weeks of playing and recording screw ups and having to redo stuff. We're finally here. The last level, the Great Journey. And I can't believe it's taken me to the end of the game to mention this, but there are two more like little clips I can show you about.
What is that place?
Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the icon. The start of the Great Journey.
There is still time to stop the key from turning.
I must get inside.
Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
I bet you do, but anyway. Anyway, we're going to Artes Vadum, which is the name of the Spec Ops commander who's been basically popping up throughout the entirety of this game. But anyway, now they get to drive the Wraith, and I can't believe it's taking me to the end of the game to basically mention this, which is basically a mortar tank. I mean, it also has two twin-mounted guns on it, but still to this day I don't know how you get them to work. In fact, and I don't think anybody else has figured out how to do it. Okay, so basically that thing that gave us so much shit in the two Earth levels. We're now going to use basically break open the control room.
Arbiter? I thought he was dead. Hold your fire. The hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. They will fight by our side.
So, yep. So for the first and only time in this entire game, we get hunters to fight on our side. You know, it's nice not to be on the receiving end of that for once. Boy, I sure do love getting hit by invisible grenades.
The Arbiter? I thought he was dead. Hold your fire. The hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. They will fight by our side.
But anyway, we're going to quickly drop down. I'm going to get a fresh beam rifle, because and trust me, you'll want to save your beam. You want to pick up a beam rifle and you'll want to save it for later. Like, you do not want to fire it at all. And let's grab a carbine. Now let's try that again. The elites just disappeared. Whatever, it's the last mission. I'm just... What? What just hit me? Anyway, now we come to this room, and this room is very annoying. It's not hard, annoying. Yes, it is. It is I. It pop up, top up. Fucking hell. But anyway, final terminal for the final terminal.
With this information is probably dead right now. He was commander of the fleet that brought me to this system. Fel Vadimi was his name. But after hearing you tell of the destruction of the ring, I cannot believe that he still lives. His orders were to secure the ring, to prepare it for the arrival of the Hierarchs. Vadimi never fails in his duties. If the ring is no more, then Vadimi must be dead.
Duty can indeed be a dangerous virtue. But even if he did live, wouldn't this sense of duty make him quite unlikely to set aside his allegiance to the Prophets?
Perhaps not. And he would never betray our people. No, if we were able to just speak to him, explain everything you have told me. No, these are futile hopes. If he did live, and if he was returned to the High Prophets, they would most certainly punish him for the destruction of the ring. In fact, he would be the exact kind of leader the Hierarchs would make Arbiter. They would need someone to blame for the loss of the ring. His influence within the fleet grew with every one of his victories over the humans.
And if he did become Arbiter?
Then he would be lost to our cause. Without the knowledge you've shared with me, he would obey the Prophets without question. I doubt he would even respond to his former name. I don't know what it would take to overcome, but as you say, we don't have time to ask such questions, and Vadimi is almost certainly dead.
If all your hopes rest on him, then I fear for the future of this galaxy.
As do I, Oracle. As do I. But I will begin our fight. Make others aware of the lies the Prophets whisper in our ears. And soon, we will find more who will take up our cause.
Yeah, so basically, that's what you should have done when the Arbiter showed up at the mining platform in the first place, but you decided, no, I'm going to shoot him. Shoot him and make the job a lot harder.
Sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring. And we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
What?
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know what's coming.
And so, oh joy, the final stretch of this game is a goddamn escort. Good luck, guys. See you on the other side. I guess Johnson's still mad about that time the Scarab shot him down back in New Mombasa. Jump out, bail it, ditch this Banshee, grab this fresh one, jump up and get. And time to ditch this one, grab a fresh Banshee. Alright, thanks Johnson for blowing the door open. Two more bets. Yeah, you know what? You can deal with those. I've got a job to do. Alright.
Do not let the Arbiter
Fuck.
not let them enter the chamber. The Chieftain must complete his holy work!
Son of a...
Do not let the Arbiter into the chamber! The Chieftain must complete his holy work!
Here we are, finally.
Come, human. It is easy. Take the icon in your hands. And do as you are told.
Please use caution. This reclaimer is delicate.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you.
Tartarus, stop.
Impossible.
Put down the icon.
Put it down and disobey the Hierarchs?
There are things about Halo even the Hierarchs do not understand.
Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy.
Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively hold the seven.
Not another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
And thus the truth comes
The
out at
sacred
long
rings,
last.
What are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the galactic center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
And thus reveals that the prophets have been lying to the Covenant all this time. But the brutes Tartarus refuses to accept the fact that, you know, he's been manipulated into serving a lie.
And the brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
So, because he refuses to accept the fact that he's been manipulated into serving a lie, we now have to put him down. We now have to put Tartarus down. Okay, so now there's a reason we saved the beam rifle for this moment.
We'll shut them down. Then how do I start? Let's start.
I would suggest the reclaimer simply remove the index.
That's it? Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, man. Not until that brute is dead.
I should probably explain the point of this fight. It's basically... So, what you're supposed to do is you need to wait for Johnson to land 3 successful shots on Tartarus to drop his shield. Or you could just take a giant club to the face and die horribly. And you don't have to worry about the allies. It's basically just you just get a flood of allies, of friendlies, just pulling it. Yeah, this fight's like. Like, elites will constantly keep pouring in.
Sequence initiated. Primary generators coming online.
We'll shut them down.
Protocol does not allow me to interfere with any aspect of the sequence.
Then how do I stop it?
It will take some time to go through.
Quit stalling.
Under more controlled circumstances, I would suggest that we play a simple.
Destroy them!
Charging sequence initiated. Primary generators coming online.
We'll shut them down.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Protocol does not allow me to interfere with any aspect of the sequence.
Then how do I stop it?
It will take some time to
Quit stalling.
under more controlled circumstances. I would suggest that we play a simple.
That's it. Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, ma'am. Not until that fruit is dead.
That's it. Yeah, so basically, you want to steer clear of the hammer, or you can just get pinned to a wall. And so basically, the plot, like, what the game wants you to do is you gotta get Tartarus into a spot where Johnson can hit him 3 times to drop his shield, and then you just unload on him. But if you have a beam rifle and you just get two successful hits on him, okay.
Charging sequence initiated.
We'll shut them down.
Apologies. Protocol does not allow me to interfere with any aspect of the sequence.
Then how do I stop it?
It will take some time to go through.
Quit stalling.
Under more controlled circumstances, I would suggest that we play a simple.
That's it. Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, ma'am. Not until that fruit is dead.
So basically, you wanna train him.
Hey, Mohawk, how's that feel?
And now he's dead.
And Arbiter, the prophets must be dead to
And with that, it's the end of the game. Tartarus is dead, and now Miranda just has to get down there and pull the index out to shut down the ring. Well, no, I'm sure nothing will go wrong if we do that. That can't be good. And it looks like the Covenant fleet has fled the ring.
What's that?
A beacon
What's it doing?
communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Fail-safe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me...
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
We've got a new contact. Unknown classification. It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
And that would basically be the tagline for Halo 3. So, yeah, and we would have to wait, I believe, 3 whole years before we actually could finish the fight, and PC players would have to wait till 2016 to finish the fight. Because if you were a PC player, you only got Halos 1 and 2. And then anyway, now we cut back to High Charity after the Gravemind has completely taken it over.
Now that I have gone, but my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
Okay, well, she's apparently the game made her say it twice. But yep, that's Halo 2. And also, just a fun little bit of trivia. Apparently, Halo 2 was where the series was supposed to end. It would have ended with the Prophet of Truth dying and the Arbiter realizing that humanity was the true successor to the Forerunners. But, since time constraints and hardware limitations of the time, they couldn't. So basically, this is basically what we got. So, and got left on a cliffhanger. But anyway, before we wrap up Halo 2, I'm gonna go to videos, Halo 2 Anniversary Cinematics. And anyway, we've got 2 cinematics we got to show off because anyway, here's the first one, which was supposed to play at the start of the game.
I do not trust you. He may, but I do not.
No.
My friend's trust is not the issue today, Spartan Locke. It is my trust you must earn. Arbiter.
Yes, because this was supposed to tie into Halo 5, which at the time had not come out. Had not come out yet.
And now you hunt other Spartans.
I'm not so much hunting a Spartan as I'm hunting the Spartan.
You seek
117.
I was not told the identity of your prey.
That is why I'm sharing it with you now. We're talking about trust after all. May I ask you something? Your people used to call him demon. Was that an insult or a compliment?
An insult, to be sure, but one with a modicum of respect. He was indeed my enemy, but in time, I named him ally. The events which forged this bond complicated.
Which is basically the plot summary. Which is basically the reason Halo 2 Anniversary even exists. Is basically to retell the story of how the Arbiter and the Chief became the video game's best bromance ever. And oh wait, this is just the okay, but anyway, let's just You know, here's the other one, which basically bookends the story.
Prepare for action.
Yeah, like I said, this was meant to tie into Halo 5.
I don't understand the question.
117, the Master Chief. He is not your friend. Is he your foe?
He's gone AWOL and the UNSC want him back. I'm going to bring him home.
I admire his sense of duty, Spot.
Covenant forces incoming.
But if he has left the fold, he has his reasons.
Glory to the
I'm sure he does, Arbiter. And I intend to find out what they are.
It's amazing how those tied into the dumpster fire that was Halo 5 Guardians. But anyway, there's one more thing to show, and it's a reimagining of a short little animation from the original Halo. Like long time ago, there was Halo 2 got itself an expansion disc called Halo 2 Multiplayer, and on that disc, in conjunction to having a bunch of new maps, also came with a little short animation called Another Day at the Beach. Here's the remake of that animation, which takes place during the start of Outskirts. You remember in the level Outskirts, 3 Pelicans get shot down. And we get to see how this one ended up where it was.
Better cover in those buildings. Butkus, you take point.
And I guess this squad of Covenant was basically going to search for survivors.
Sniper, 3rd floor left.
Here, let me give him my welcome to Earth gift basket.
Look out, he's got a grenade!
Take him, guys!
Cook the bastard.
What is your status? Over.
We're operational, ma'am. Barely. Our pilots didn't make it.
Find a hole. Stay put. We'll come to you.
And that's it. That's all the Halo 2 content left over. But anyway, my final thoughts. Yeah, it's still a great game after all these years. I mean, yeah, I wished we got more time with the Arbiter. But, you know, this was this is a two main character story, so you know you had to give equal screen time to both of them. But anyway, next up, it will not be Halo 3. Instead, we'll be going to the second to last game that Bungie made before they went back to do Reach. Because, like I said at the start of this marathon, we're going to go in order of the events that happened. So, when we come back, next up will be Halo 3 ODST. I'm actually really excited for this one because this is also another one of my favorites. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all when we prepare to drop feet first into hell. So until then, take care.